Hello YouTube. Wow, I'm back. I never thought that would happen. I think a few of my YouTube friends thought so too. Thank you for your support whilst I've been away. The messages and new subscriptions have been really encouraging. It is so good to be here again. I've been silent for the last couple of months or so because of a bout of laryngitis. I lost my voice for quite a few weeks. Well, that's not strictly true. I've been silent on YouTube. Actually, I've never talked so much in all my life. When you're unwell, you have to tell people. You tell your doctor how you're feeling, you tell your employer why you're not in work today, and you tell your friends why you cannot speak about their deep concerns at present. And the additional problem I've found with having laryngitis is that when it becomes apparent that you're not coping with life as well as usual, people say, "You should have said." It has not only been the most vocal Christmas ever, it's also been my noisiest. Not that I've attended really loud parties, far from it, I wish I had. Most of the noise has been in my head. I haven't really had a Christmas this year. The recent illness has overshadowed the festivities. And on Christmas Day morning, I found myself walking to work. I had 6.5 hours of lone working ahead of me. And as I walked the familiar route, whilst the rest of the world appeared to be sleeping or preparing for that special day, I thought, how did this happen? I take full responsibility, of course, as my training as a therapeutic counsellor has taught me. It wasn't my turn, but I volunteered anyway. It seems that even after half a century, there is still within me this notion that Christmas is for people with families or living in communities. But logically, who needs Christmas most? Those who come home to someone every day of the year, or the increasing number of people who live alone, and for whom Christmas Day can easily turn into just another day. Even so, despite the law of this country saying that all people are equal, there seems to be something within me that just cannot take it on board. My default button appears to always consider the situation of those with families over myself. They have a life, so I work the most unsocial hours and put myself out where others happily adhere to their family routines. Perhaps being a single man, a gay man, I found myself walking to work that morning because deep down I feel I do not deserve Christmas. Perhaps it is for my own good. To work unsocial hours keeps me off the streets. I mean, what else would a single gay man be doing if he wasn't continually working? Having said that, I feel Christmas has been noisy for many people in Cheltenham this year. There's been an atmosphere in the town like no other year. There still is. For many, the celebrations of Christmas Day were lodged between the furore of last-minute shopping on Christmas Eve and a local department store opening its doors at 5:30 a.m. on Boxing Day, for what is traditionally called the January sales. We cannot blame commercialism. After all, I was not obliged to work on Christmas Day. And those people who got up early on Boxing Day morning to queue outside the department store at 3:45 a.m. could have stayed in bed and extended their Christmas Day break. Employers and shops are only responding to the world we've decided we want. We must take responsibility for the situations we find ourselves in. I do believe that. But we now have an opportunity to learn from our experience of this Christmas. And that's my intention for 2008. To quote my friend Andy, A new 9-year journey begins. A year of new beginnings and new decisions, directions. Illuminated Journey is currently producing a magical series on the phases of the moon. I'm watching them every day, and I commend them to you to do likewise. Already I'm experiencing a strong hope for the year ahead, both for the society in which I live and for myself. After the noisiness of Christmas and my illness, I can now take time out to listen to the silence of the new moon. I'm so pleased to be back on YouTube. It's allowed me to stop talking and start saying, Happy 2008, my friends. Thank you.